I'm cool. Got 100 mil on my to-do list. Got be stupid. Slide this way, just don't miss. Going when we come back. Talking about everybody.
Psychic among them possess you with one.
Hey, happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Hey, happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
The essence, the basics, without it you make it. Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't, that's a fallacy, I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes and see destruction and demise. Corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lives through rust, so not as muscles, but percussion you provide. With me as
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. Now here's Pritchard. Collins outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Pritchard. Over Lillard. Pritchard gets it to go. Woo!
They're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
And the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stand.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years, having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator, and this run is the third longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And Lillard, here we go. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I love how persistent Lillard is, refusing to let the defense get to him.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And stolen by Hartenstein. And there's a foul. It'll go on to Monty Kamara. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Hartenstein with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock.
Stiff defense from Okongwu. Wasn't allowing anything easy.
Pass to Dunn. Now here's Okongwu. Back to Lillard. And he can't jam it through. Miami trailing. Now Williams. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Damian Lillard.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And it's Lillard with the response triple. No one more competitive than Dame.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Rejected by Okongwu. Hartenstein, no good.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. It's Johnson with a drive. Pass to Kamara. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Okongwu. Rebound Miami.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Now here's Pritchard. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Left side, Johnson. Back to Pritchard. Williams on the wing. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. There's the triple. And again, it's Miami from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. From 12 feet. Deflected. Outside Pritchard. Up top Caldwell Pope. Lillard pulls down the board.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Horford. Outside Finney-Smith. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The wily old vet, Horford, drawing contact around the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game. Both shots good from the strike.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me.
We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Brian, back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. So it's Miami now, following the score by Atlanta. Pritchard. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. On offense, here are the Hawks. And here's Dunn. Outside, Finney-Smith. Into the lane. Here's Dick. Off target with the 3.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Now here's Pritchard. 7 points in the game. Horford with a steal. Now Finney-Smith. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Queta pulls it in. So it's Miami now. Here's Caldwell Pope. No points so far. Fires from the wing. Queta. Rebounded by Dunn. Lillard outside. Screen by Horford. And it's Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 9.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. Heat trail by 3. Pass to Jackson. Back to Caldwell Pope. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Here's Spears. It's deflected. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over heel. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Moody. Rebound Miami. Now here's Van Vliet. Still no points. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Dick. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Here's Spears. Over Van Vliet.
Van Vliet with the suffocating defense. Surrenders no room.
Atlanta foul. 3. First personal foul. Third team foul.
.55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Minot. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's Spears. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Van Vliet. And the layup is good off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
"16 seconds left in the first. Healed from outside. The rebound by Jackson. Pass to Van Vliet. The floater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Miami out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
17.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Atlanta shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. The Hawks leading. Here's Fears. Pass to Dick. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 6. The fadeaway. Rebound Miami.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Now Jackson. Horford covering. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's the steal. And here's the fast break. And here's Jackson. Back to Van Vliet. And he drives in. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And sometimes you forget about Van Vliet's speed. When this happens, he's more than happy to remind you of it.
Pass to Dick. Releases. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Caldwell Pope. They set the pick. Now here's Moody. It's stolen by Johnson. To the middle. A nice shot by Fears. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Van Vliet with it. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. That one's wide left. On offense, here are the Hawks. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Outside Johnson. Pass to Fears. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Minot. Moody on the wing. Here's Minot. Shoots over Johnson. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat dancers.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Once again, for your Miami Heat dancers.
The Hawks lead by 4. Ball taking his time here. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Well, after missing over 2 full seasons due to knee issues, it's just great to see Ball on the court and contributing. When he's healthy, he's an impactful player.
And how about Lonzo Ball, Stan? Always roaming the passing lanes, looking to pick one off.
Well, look, B.A., he has great instinct. He knows where the play is going, and he gets there before the ball does.
First personal foul.
And during the contact, Collins plays it smart and makes sure he's fouled in the act.
And he's good on the second. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Lillard. And Atlanta misses again. Heat trail by 4. Now Hartenstein. Back to Pritchard. There's the double with a Kongwu. Here's Collins. An easy 2 on the layup.
Yeah, John Collins has a rangy build, so he has multiple ways to get points inside.
Pass to Wilson. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Wilson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Pritchard surviving the D. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Now here's Johnson. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Collins so active around the rim.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Heat trail by 3. Outside Pritchard. 3-pointer. Kongwu with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wilson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And it's in there. And now a 5-point Hawks lead.
Well, you know, Kongwu has put a lot of work into that jumper, and it's become a much bigger part of his game as a result.
Now here's Pritchard. He's got 7. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Ball with a steal. Pass to Kongwu. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pritchard with a steal. Outside Johnson. The kick out to Williams. Four on the clock. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Hawks lead by 5. Lillard outside. Misses the 3.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And here is Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Again, the Heat misses. Now Ball. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Bradley. Outside heel. Back to Bradley. Done outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Heel. And it's Miami with a rebound.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Coffey to end the drought. And again, no good by Miami. Atlanta leading by 5. 1:24 left in the first half. Dunn outside to the inside. And stolen by Williams.
Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And it's Zaire Williams with a foul. That's his first foul. Miami making a switch here.
Number 4. Now in the game, number 20.
Pass to Bradley. Outside heel. Clock at 6. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And Atlanta misses again.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Right side, Williams.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Outside, Williams. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hawks ahead, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Atlanta leading by 4. Pass to Dunn. The 3 ball. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Richardson. Six on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass. Richardson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Back to Lillard. Left side healed. The 3 is up. Miami grabs the miss.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a 3-point shooter of his caliber.
Outside Richardson. Here's Jackson. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Richardson. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Atlanta leading by 3. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. That one goes. Count it. Lillard's got 14.
Well, we all know this is what Lillard is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He's a prolific scorer.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Miami shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Inside. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Outside Richardson. Back to Jackson. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Pass to Johnson. And a foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
Stolen by Collins. Outside Johnson. Here's Pritchard, covered by Johnson. Collins a screen. Down low. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, in this two-man game, Collins can really do anything, and that's why he's so effective in the pick and roll.
There's no question. Peyton Pritchard has one of the best value contracts in the league.
Sure does, B.A. He's on a 4-year, $30 million deal signed back in 2023. He's a tireless worker, a talented scorer, playmaker, and, of course, outside shooter.
Pass to Jackson. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Hawks lead by 4. On the wing, Grady Dick. Shoots over Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And so he makes both from the line. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Pass to Johnson. The kick out to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Johnson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Lillard outside. Payne goes in. And the dunk by Lillard.
Well, there's the balance to Lillard's game. Great drive.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Van Vliet. Up top, Hartenstein. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Atlanta leading by 6. Now here's Lillard. He's got 16. From outside the arc. Rebound Miami.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Van Vliet on the wing. There's a screen. The kick out to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Ball with the rebound. Atlanta with the ball. 6-point game. Takes it inside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. When ball is attacking the rim, good things happen.
Pass to Hartenstein. And he drops it in from the low post. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
And here's Lillard. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Now in the game, number 20.
And Atlanta has possession. 6-point lead.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Van Vliet with it. Pass to Collins. Uses the glass on the layup. Collins has gotten 4 this quarter.
Gritty bucket in close. Collins finding an opening.
Lillard outside. Back to ball. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Moody. Collins, high post. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Forcing the issue inside. Collins is hard to handle.
Second team foul.
Good on the second one. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Here's Fears. Wing shot on the way. He can't get it to go. Heat trailed by 5. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Moody. Collins right side. 4 on the clock. Horford pulls it in. Atlanta leading by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now, here's Williams. Pass to Van Vliet. Collins, high post. Finney Smith pulls it in. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Dick. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Heat trail by 5. And here's Van Vliet. Outside Moody. Inside. Here's Keita. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Keita's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Atlanta on top. They're up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so here is Miami. They trail by 3. Outside Johnson. To the inside. Line up. And he goes in for the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. To the wing, right side. Pass to Fears. On the take. And he converts the layup. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Johnson. Here's Keita. Here's Williams. Now Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Fade away. Atlanta with the rebound. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Fears. It counts! And the foul! Peyton Pritchard picks one up.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level. And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Fears' shot is off. Miami trailing. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Out to the wing. Outside Pritchard. To take the lead. Bradley grabs the board. Here's Fears. There's a screen. Outside Heel. Fires for 3. Minot pulls it in. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Keita. To tie it up. No good on the layup. Here's Fears. To the paint. Here's Bradley. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
To the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Back to Heel. Pass to Fears. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Lets it fly. Another one falls for Atlanta.
The assist. Fears.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Miami. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Johnson on the wing. Over Heel. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Heel for 3. Counted from distance. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Both teams making some changes here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, Collins is an exceptional athlete with a lot of skill offensively, but I'd like to see more out of him on the defensive end. I think that could bring his game to another level.
Pass to Dunn. Inside. Here's Dick. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Now Johnson. Down low. Hartenstein. And he banks in the layup.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Lillard outside. Here he goes. To the middle. Rebound Miami. Outside Johnson. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Pritchard. Now here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
Finney-Smith a screen. Here's Lillard. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Here's Dick. Williams grabs the board.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
It's stolen by Dunn. Here's Dick. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Atlanta.
Both free throws good from Dick. Heat trail by 9. Now here's Pritchard. Outside Johnson. Over Dick. Johnson with a bucket. Now the Hawks with it. Lillard with the ball. Johnson outside. And he slams it down.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
And here's Pritchard. Shoots a 3. It's money from deep.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Atlanta leading by 6. Lillard outside. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
.157 left in the fourth quarter here. Collins fires. Oh, it misses. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pritchard with a steal. Here's Hartenstein. Johnson. There's the double with a Kongwu. Now Collins. Shot clock at 6. Yes! Using that window!
Yeah, good to see Collins continuing to go at the defense. He knows he's hot right now, and he's riding the momentum.
Johnson outside, puts up the tray, buries it from outside.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Here's the pass to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Let's loose for three. The putback. Hartenstein. Johnson with the rebound. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Lillard. For three. Oh, the shot is off. So it's Miami now. They trail by 9. No stopping him from 16 feet out. "16 seconds left in the game. And so it's Atlanta with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here.